What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, you guys? Girl, I don't know what was going on with this week. This week was exhausting, okay? And I'm saying this week because as if it's almost over because today is Thursday. Thank goodness I have a day off tomorrow. Oh, Lord. Mind you, I had a 3-day weekend this weekend, right? Last week. And it really felt like I really was still working. I don't understand it. But, going to work for 3 days, I was just exhausted. I was exhausted. Maybe because I was the only one that was there really doing the work because my coworker was off yesterday and then he called off today. It was a mess. It was a mess. But see, stuff don't move smoothly until I do it. So, hey, it is what it is. Anyway, so, I really hope everybody has been doing well. The weather has been beautiful. It's been wonderful. I'm still a little concerned because it feels like we're getting spring a little bit too early. But hey, I'm not about to complain about it because I'm in hoodies. All right, so that's just fine with me. I have yet to wear a coat this whole winter. Well, I did wear it one time. And that was when it was real cold and I had to go to work. But other than that, I ain't wore a coat this whole winter. So hey, it is what it is. But moving on from that, I know y'all probably was looking for this yesterday on Wednesday, but by the time I finished my notes, and I don't even feel a lot of y'all, by the time I finished my notes from yesterday, I was like, girl, now they gonna jump me if this is a short video. And by the notes that I had, I probably would have been done with it in 30 minutes. And y'all would have been like, girl, what is this? Where's part two? This ain't Rocks, okay? Rocks will give y'all part one, part two. Girl, listen, I can't be doing all of that. Okay, shout out to my girl Rocks. But I hope y'all had a happy Valentine's Day, though. You know what? I ain't stay off of Twitter. I ain't stay off of social media. I ain't see too many people doing nothing cute or whatever, so I ain't had no complaints. But I'm not in the complaining mood. Yes, I don't have nobody. Yes, I didn't have a Valentine's Day yesterday. But at the same time, I was fine. Because honestly, I had really forgot until I seen a friend of mine and they had their stuff posted with their boy. And I was like, oh, it's that day. Congratulations to all the lovers. Okay. And then I just went on about my day. It really wasn't that bad, y'all. It's not that bad. Okay. It's just the day to give love to whoever you want to give love to. Your family, your boo thing, your situation. Well, your side chick. Baby, since we're talking about side chicks, let me just get into this right quick before I forget. So y'all know I had stopped watching Love and Marriage. Well, not Love and Marriage, but I started reviewing the Love and Hip Hop series, right? And do it look like my face is slimming up? Y'all, my neck look a little. Oh, okay. Wow, that's interesting. Um, I guess that's a good thing. But no, I have stopped watching Love and Hip Hop, right? Well, not watching it, but reviewing it. And I was gonna stomach Love and Hip Hop Miami, but I will say out of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta and Love and Hip Hop Miami, Miami got more of the drama on there that's fake as ever, but it's somewhat still kind of entertaining to an extent. Love and Hip Hop Atlanta is just a bunch of foolery, and all of them is that. And I honestly cannot stomach. I don't care about Scrappy, Diamond, and Erica. I'm gonna be real with y'all. And I know we shouldn't like Diamond. That moment when Diamond was going at Erica, was saying stuff or whatever. Girl, I just be looking at Diamond like, girl, you just look so $7 store ish. Okay, like from one cheap bitch to a next, that's what you look like. You know what I'm saying? I could spot a cheap person in a second because those are my peoples. But you just give me that to be talking all this mess. But hey, that's neither here nor there. I literally has fallen off of watching a lot of reality shows when they come on. Because back in the day, I remember like I just watch them, especially even if I wasn't reviewing them, I still be watching them on the day that they come on. I don't even DVR them. I will catch them on demand or find them online the next day on the app or whatever. That's what I do. And when it comes to Love and Hip Hop, Miami, I didn't even know it had came back for the second half, right? So I was like 4 episodes behind. So I sat at work and I watched all 4 of those episodes. And let me just say this. I felt so bad for Shay. Okay, we can say a lot of stuff about Bucky and her hair. Shout out to Rox again. We could say a lot about her, right? The way that she started on reality TV, being a side chick or being played and all this stuff, whatever, about all the men that she's been with practically on the show, and then getting in a relationship finally that on the outside, when it was first presented to us before we truly got to know this person and we didn't really get to know him, he just put his own stuff out there and show how much of an ass and disrespectful, controlling person he was. She got into a relationship with somebody that we thought actually cared and was actually gonna last, and then they had got pregnant or whatever. Now she had hid that pregnancy, or she didn't tell her mom and her peoples yet until she was like damn near about to give birth, and she showed them that at the baby, what is it, the baby shower or whatever. They were like, girl, what? Mind you, we already knew about the relationship that she had with her mama. It was practically non-existent. You know, that mother-daughter tumultuous relationship type of situation. I'm glad that it's getting better. And I'm glad that the mom is around. The mama is showing concern or whatever. Because when we first got introduced to her, and then when she was they was on Iyanla, I think, or Iyanla had came over there and talked to him. Oh, Miss Lady was getting on my nerves. Okay, I couldn't stand her, but she come a long way. I will say that. But when she got into it with old girl, future baby mama, first of all, that bitch is trifling as ever. Now, see, when she first came on here, I thought I was going to feel sorry for her or I was going to like her, whatever, because I felt like, you know, she was getting a bad rep in the public, you know, on the blogs, they was tearing her up or whatever, just because she was trying to get, you know, either Future to see the baby or get him the right payment for the child support and all that stuff. But now that we hear how that thing came about and the way that she acting and everything, I was just like, girl, please. When her and Shay got into it, she was like, and that's why you got her broken. Your baby daddy broke. Your baby daddy broke. Bitch, Shay, you better than me, because I would have said at least my baby daddy claimed my kid right off the bat. Okay, can you say the same about yours? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But I did feel sorry for Shay later on in this last episode because of the fact that, you know, she did get pregnant. And unfortunately, the baby did pass away in the womb, you know. And when she had to go tell her mama, when she told her mama, and the fact that she was still sitting there with a stillborn baby in her body. Now, as big as her baby bump was, they told her an option of, you can either let the baby pass, like vaginally come out. I said, what, you gonna let the baby drop up in the toilet? That looked like a full-blown baby a little bit. I mean, it looked like it got arms and legs on there. Okay, and you want that to pass through her? What, you want her to give birth on the toilet or something? I said, excuse me, no. Or they'll do it surgically. I said, get this thing out of me surgically. I felt so bad for her. Like, she literally sitting there with a baby that she know she's not gonna be able to take home, because it passed away in the womb. And that emotion that she was having, that's probably one of the rawest moments of Love and Hip Hop that I've seen in a long, long time. And I felt so bad. But let me tell you who I don't feel bad for, Amara. This was the main reason why I wanted to talk about this for a second. So if you have been watching Love and Hip Hop Miami, y'all remember when Amara used to date MJ, who was Shay's brother, right? And then they broke up and it came back, and then Shay and them fell out because she was like, oh, you cheated on my brother with his friend and all this stuff and woo, woo, woo. Come to find out, the friend wasn't really that close of a friend the way that they was trying to make it seem. And then she wound up getting pregnant by this man, and they had twins. Yes, that situation, right? So the whole time that y'all made a storyline out of the fact that, oh, she allegedly cheated on MJ and she was doing this with the friend and all this stuff and she this and she that, girl, what y'all should have been doing is you should have flipped that and said, yeah, she a terrible person, because not only was she doing that with the friend, bitch, he was married the whole time and still is. I said, what? Now, how y'all just gonna slide that in there in the last episode that this man was married? Girl, you was a side chick type of stuff. Don't call me. Don't make it seem like I was a side chick. You were. If he in a relationship, he's fully married, and you talk about something, because he told me that he was going to get divorced and he was going to fix it. Why do you're so dumb. That is the same excuse that they always give anybody, whether it's man or woman, when they get with somebody else and they still in a relationship. Oh, we going to get a divorce. I'm going to get the divorce and all this stuff, and knowing damn well they not. Okay, because then he going to say something. Yeah, because we happily married. I said, girl. I said, Amara, I used to like Amara. First season, Baby, by the end of the second season, I couldn't stand that bitch. I couldn't stand her. And right now, I really can't because it's like she really feeling herself. She was feeling herself so much this season. I was just like, who is this person? Who is this person? Did y'all see that music video or whatever that Hunt Safari got out? Somebody gonna say something, y'all don't like it because y'all colorist. If it was somebody else, no, we just felt like they corny. Cause listen, I was always here for Amara, and I just did not understand why she just get on this show and you were showcasing your music, and then you allowed your storyline to be about more of who you messing around with. And it's just like you put your music on the back burner. Now you want to get back into music, which I'm glad that you're doing, okay? Because you do have kids to support. But to put out there that you and Safari was dating, we already know all this is fake and everything. You and Safari was dating. Then y'all was in a relationship. Then you put out there on your live saying, oh, me and Safari, we ain't dating. I ain't been with nobody since my baby father. And that was basically a lie. And it was just to save her ass because, you felt hurt about the fact that, you and Safari wasn't together no more, all this or whatever, woo, woo, woo. You did that, man, and it is what it is. Then to come back and y'all in the music video humping on each other, they are the two corniest people on this show right now, okay? And you know what's bad? Amara making Safari look good. Meaning, like, he's not even looking that much of an asshole and much of a, a jerk how he always be. It's her. And I'm just like, damn, I never thought I'd see that day, baby. But, yeah, I said, Amara, you just... And I'm going to need Trina, baby, I'm going to need Trina to stop it, okay? I like you, but at the end of the day, you ain't finna take nothing to the streets. You ain't finna fight nobody, okay? You ain't finna fight nobody. If you gonna fight somebody, go fight Kaya, okay? Go fight Kaya. That's what we want to see. Fuck these new bitches that's on these shows. Flo and Gael, trash. Both of y'all. Now, see, Flo, I had a little feeling for you, you know what I'm saying? Felt a little sorry for you. Your sister fucked your man, and then you still being cool with the bitch. You still being cool with her. She still on you like a tick on your ass. You still allowing her to come around, but you kick the nigga out, but then you let him come back in, and now all of a sudden you got a girlfriend that is not her girlfriend. They are not gay. Nothing about it just screams fake storyline, and I'm just like really, really over it. But I just wanted to put that out there. Y'all give me y'all opinion. Y'all feel like if you watch Love and Huntsville, wrong shit. If you watch Love and Hip Hop Miami, how do you feel about Amara? Really, put it down in the comments. Am I the only one? Has y'all always disliked her, or is it now that you dislike her, or what is your feelings? Do you feel indifferent or whatever? Put it in the comments. For real. I want to know, because I want to know if you're on the same page. But, oh, sorry, excuse me. Let's really get up into this, because the mess that's been going on, first of all, congratulations to Usher again to his Super Bowl performance. They said this was the highest watched Super Bowl, over like 129 million people, probably like 130 million. But, of course, they're not going to contribute it to Usher in the Super Bowl. They're not going to contribute it to the halftime show. They're not going to contribute it to the players that was playing on both teams and people actually tuning in to see both teams play or tuning in to see this halftime show. Oh, they're going to contribute it to the fact that Taylor Swift was there. I'm so tired of her. Like, I don't even got no, I'm just tired of her. And I honestly, I kind of feel bad for her. Like, granted, I don't like her like that. You know what I'm saying? She ain't my cup of tea. She annoys the hell out of me because they just keep on putting her everywhere. But I just feel like, I just want to know, how does she feel? Knowing that basically the world is literally watching your every freaking move and counting on you to do this and do that and do that. Do you feel like an animal in a circus? Bitch, Beyonce, did y'all see that when she went to her little nephew fashion show and all them cameras was all up on them people tripping and everything all up in her personal space? Tina was about to fight somebody. Okay, she just gave you that look like, bitch. Okay, you better step back. How do they feel? I do not want to be famous, because, Ben, y'all not finna do that, because I be slinging and all up on people. You know what I'm saying? Who the fuck that? Y'all think I'm mean or whatever. Oh my God. We have reports that she was being mean to her fans and all this stuff. No, y'all was just in my space and I don't like all of that. Okay? But, you know, if it is, Taylor, go sit down though. I do still feel like that relationship between her and that man is fake, but you know, it is what it is. PR move for a PR move. Speaking of, let me just say this. Y'all dead wrong. Y'all are dead wrong for what happened out there at the parade for Kansas City football team for winning the Super Bowl. They put on the parade. Everything going good. We out there with our jeans. Yeah, I tell you what, I got. Look at Kelsey, look at Mahal, look at them. Them the only two I know. Okay, look at them, look at. Ah, shake your titties. And then all of a sudden, pop. What? Are you serious? We can't even go out and have fun without y'all pulling out a gun. Okay, like, are we serious? And then it was false information going around as to who actually did the thing. You know, some people that don't like black folks was trying to make it seem like it was some black people that did it. And I was saying that it was a couple of white folks. I don't know. I don't even know. And at this point, it don't even matter. The fact of the matter, what I'm gathering from it, over 20 people got shot or hurt. And I think at least 2 people died. And one of those people was a woman named Lisa Lopez from one of the radio stations, right? I feel bad. Imagine going out there just trying to do your job or trying to enjoy your day on your off day or whatever, and you not coming home to your kids and to your family no more. You can't go to work no more because you're not here no more. Like, are you serious? And then they said it's a possibility that all of this started over an argument, a dispute. I said, what? You know what? I would have rather y'all got into an actual fight. Okay, and it probably did start off as a fight, and whoever was fighting probably was losing. They pulled out a gun and just started shooting, and then it caused a whole bunch of chaos, which means once you hear gunshots, that's when everybody want to start running, and then some people probably got trampled on, and that's where most of the injuries probably come from. I'm not sure, but it was kids that got hurt, and it was young adults that got hurt. Whoever did it and whoever popped it off, everybody involved needs to go to jail. You need to be charged with something, and you need to get a few years. Because why would you do that? Why would you do that? If y'all can't keep y'all hands to yourselves and have a good time when you go out, stay yourself in the house. Okay, you could have celebrated at home. You knew that. You know what I'm saying? You probably was drinking too much. You know, it just didn't need to happen. It did not need to happen. So prayers go out to everybody that was hurt out there. Moving on from that, Usher. Since we talking about that. Usher had got married. Usher got married right before, when was the Super Bowl? The Super Bowl was on the 11th. Oh, he got married on the 11th. Right before the Super Bowl. Either before the Super Bowl or after the Super Bowl. He put the pictures up. They got married out there in Vegas. Cute or whatever. Got married to his baby mama. Which is fine. And I know some of y'all like, wait a minute, Usher got a woman? Yes, Usher has a woman. The mother of his, last 2 kids, I think? Yes. So every time we saw him on the video and y'all was getting mad at him and people was getting their feelings because he was up there serenading these women like Kiki and all these women that was up in relationships and stuff, whatever, he was in one too. So that's why we ain't take it serious. Well, thus us that knew. You know what I'm saying? We ain't take it serious as part of the act, you know? And the reason why I bring that up too, because one of the main complaints was about him on the stage with Alicia Keys and the way they was embracing and hugging and all of that stuff. And it was like, you don't do that to a married woman. Well, he was a married man. And y'all ain't saying nothing about the wife, okay? You ain't saying, how does she feel? Obviously, she don't give a damn because she went on ahead and married that man. So, hey, it is what it is, okay? Sometimes people take stuff a little bit too personal. And I need us to just calm down a little bit and just go with the theatrics and the entertainment of it all. You know what I'm saying? And Usher, I understand this is your big year, whatever. He got a new little TV series that's coming out called Black Love or something that's going to be based off of his songs or whatever. What is it called? Black Love in Atlanta. That's what it is? Oh. Somebody gonna say, it is so funny how he called it Black Love in Atlanta, but you did not marry a black woman. I mean, well, he got a couple of full black kids. Okay, so, I mean, you gotta pick it where you can, okay? Fit in where you can. It is what it is, you know. You fall in love with who you fall in love with. Let's not do all of that, right? But at the same time, point taken. But leave it alone. We ain't have to go there. We ain't have to go there. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he's doing a little 8-part series on that. I will be watching, whenever it comes to fruition. And he is also extending his tour. Now, baby, okay. Now, when I looked at the first tour dates right before the Super Bowl happened, let's say it was probably like 10 dates. Right about now, it looked like it's about 35, 40, 50 dates, okay? Because a lot of the cities have gotten, this is how much of a huge demand that he got after the Super Bowl. And this is what I mean, because somebody was trying to make it seem like, and I understand how it may seem like it, because I even kind of mentioned it in my Super Bowl review, like, damn, Beyonce, you came in and overshadowed him. Not necessarily, okay? Because we can celebrate two black folks doing a good thing at the same time, and I feel like that's just what happened, okay? Because his music sales and streams have gone up, and the demand for his tour has gone up phenomenally, all right? I know he added a third date out here in Chicago, and I'll be at that third date on the 31st, because it was only going to be, I think, the 25th and the 29th or something. No, the 28th and the 29th, and now it's going to be the 28th, 29th, and the 31st. He added a couple of more dates up in Texas to, I think, Austin. I think he added a city for Houston and put 2 dates for that. But I know for damn sure it's a couple of other cities that got other dates added as well. And then Atlanta now has 6 dates. I'm thinking about going to Atlanta. I have not been to Atlanta in a few years, right? And I feel like I keep on saying, oh, I got to get back down to Atlanta. Now I have a real reason to go to Atlanta, for real. Not just to play around, but to really go down to Atlanta, like for real, and see y'all. So I might get that. So, hey, it is what it is. I just hope, because we are all up in age these days, Ush, I really just hope you rehab your body. You're taking it easy. You're doing the practicing. And I don't know, just because, we're a little older don't mean that we can't do stuff. But we still got to be a little bit careful. And I do not want him to run his body out to the ground. I really don't. And I get it that he did the residency out there in Vegas. But see, he ain't have to travel from city to city and city. So that's the part where people be like, yeah, doing a residency is good because you ain't got to travel, whatever. I get that, but you still be tired at night, I'm pretty sure. But, hopefully everything goes well. Ashley will be there. I have to see at least 2 shows. I have to go to at least 2. It just that's my childhood, y'all. Like, before I was gay, I was a little fake straight. And I had little male crushes or whatever, and they were never like regular people. It was always celebrity. And Usher was one of them. Like, I had everything of Usher. I had the Truth Tour box set, DVD box set. The other tour when he did Bedtime Live. Oh my God. I said, look at Usher. Yes, I was in love with Usher for a minute. I really was. I said, he has such a cute, unique look about him. Usher, let me just tell you this. I understand, like, this is your time right about now, and everybody and their mom is up in your business right about now. You doing interviews and all this stuff, but we ain't need to know nothing about you and Chili, especially the fact that you and your wife just got married. We don't need to know nothing about you and Chili relationship, because we already know that you've been there, done that. We already know that y'all was off and on for a minute after y'all broke up, and you officially let that thing go. After y'all really got up into real relationships, and you really figured out that this was it, and you let it go for good. I did not need to know that you proposed to her and she had said no, and it depressed at you. And it was hurtful to you, and it just made you not want to trust women. So is that why you did? Anyway, somebody said it's something to be said about the fact that he likes older women, and that's his preference. Because, Chili is like 8 years older, 7 to 8 years older than him. And then you got all these other women that he's been with. They're older than him as well. I don't know how much older or if she is his current wife. But he do got a thing for that. And I kept on seeing, because at first I was like, what? And then they was like, it's because, He was out there with Diddy when he was younger, and you know the stuff they said happened with him. Diddy exposed that boy to a lot of stuff, okay, a lot of stuff. But yeah, sir, you kind of could have kept that to yourself. We really don't. Y'all in new relationships and budding and flourishing. We don't need to stir up nothing, okay? I know we want to talk about things, but you know that's the information that needs to be left in the past. Put it to rest. We don't need to hear anything else. Okay. Moving on from that. Speaking of being put to rest and leaving alone right about now, this situation between Monique and her son Salon. We just gonna call him Salon. Yeah, we gonna call him Salon. Or is it Salon? Shalon. How do you say it? I was about to say call him Shay Shay. Bad you last week. I said, why is that man named his show Shay Shay? But anyway, so this week we was bombarded with some family drama. Now, I really do hate when I talk positively about a person and then I have to come back and talk negatively about them. That doesn't mean that that my viewpoints on them have changed or that I don't necessarily like them or whatever. No, I just don't like this aspect of what's going on. And that's what we was talking about on Twitter, like when all of this stuff was coming out. And I was just like, you know what, when it comes to Monique, and if you really just sit back and you watch the way that she rolls and she responds to things and whatever, somebody said she's like a slick car salesman. You know, she can manipulate you into seeing this and, you know, say certain words to get you to understand or to come to her side or whatever. That calm talking and that, oh, hey, my sweet babies, and, you know, because I love us for real, and, you know, my sweet sister and my brother and all this stuff, whatever. It is somewhat of a manipulative tactic. But at the same time, some of the stuff that she had said, I agreed with. I agree with the fact that, yes, she was blackballed. I agree with the fact that, yes, they weren't trying to pay her her worth. I agree with the fact that what Tyler Perry and Oprah did was wrong. And even Lee Daniels, but see, Lee Daniels, he can get out of that equation because Lee Daniels, you know, he apologized for it. He put her in another of his production, and actually the reading, that was Lee Daniels' thing. I don't care if it was supposed to be Octavia Butler's role and she dropped out and Monique got it. Monique did the damn thing in there. I like that movie. I didn't watch that movie a few times, okay? And I really don't watch BET Plus movies back to back like that. That was a good movie, all right? It was funny. When she was like, fuck them kids. I said, I guess that's really what you meant for real, okay? We did not know that's how she felt for real, okay? According to her son, the firstborn, okay? But at the same time, I agree with that. It's just, again, the way you go about doing certain things. And I am okay with a person calling out injustices that was done to them, to others or whatever. But I don't know exactly when it comes to calling out Oprah, when it comes to calling out Tyler Perry. Outside of making people aware, I don't understand what's the point of continuing to talk about it. Because if we have to be honest with ourselves, even though we may agree with some of the things that she has said about that situation and agree that, yeah, she was treated wrong in that situation, how many times are you going to talk about it when nothing is being done about it? And it's like every time she does an interview, it does come up, and you do have the opportunity and the right to say, oh, we're not going to talk about that right here, right now. That's not what I want to talk about. I want to talk about this. I want to talk about that because I can beat a dead horse. That's basically what she was doing. You're beating a dead horse because it's like every time she brings it out, regardless of if we agree with it, we see her viewpoint, ain't nothing going to come of it. And then it's like, yeah, we already know that not too people going to like who they going to like. Even if they say they can't stand Oprah, they can't stand Tyler Perry, especially for what they done, these people not finna fall off. I don't know what she want because it's way more people that actually like them that dislike them, especially in white America. I'm just saying. I was looking at something, this old clip an Oprah show like back in the day, like I wasn't even looking at it back then. This one she had the short pixie cut. Oh, it was the one when Mary Tyler Moore had popped up and surprised her, right? Girl, Oprah had all them white people up in the audience. That's it. Yeah, sometimes you just be noticing some things, and I said, let me go back in my mind and realize, was it really for us or was it just for, okay, I'm not gonna do that, but I'm just saying, it just made me wonder, it just made me think, but you putting it out there all the time, and every time you do an interview, it's not gonna make the situation any better. It's not gonna make Tyler Perry or Oprah cave in and be like, okay, girl, I apologize. I'm gonna tell the world I apologize. I did you wrong and all that stuff. It shouldn't have happened or whatever. Oh my God, my face is slimming up because had I, y'all remember when I used to do my hair like this or whatever, and my bitch, the chin fat used to be going like this. You see how my jaw just went? It used to be going like that, real noticeable. See, I had to shake real hard for it to do a little shake. The little stuff. It's the little stuff, beach. It's the little stuff. But anyway, yeah, girl, I said, what's going to happen? And then when she get on here, because the result of that whole interview, she wound up being on tour with Cat Williams. I appreciate Cat Williams for, and some people can call it petty. Some people can call it petty because not only did Cat Williams allow Monique to come onto his tour, he allowed Kevin Hart's ex-wife to come onto his tour as well. But you can look at it him being petty or whatever because these people have issues or whatever that's going on, and with people that he don't like as well, or he, like in Monique's case, she said she agreed with everything that he said. You know what I'm saying? Like he basically was up there telling him the truth for the most part. You can say that it was being petty to get back at people, but I also just look at it like he's giving these people, these comedians, people in his field opportunities to make some money for their family. Because we've heard so many stories ever since this Cat Williams stuff happened of him giving money to comedians and giving money to people in general and helping them out. And so that's just how I look at it. So I can respect it. But Monique, why you get your ass up there? And I mean, at this point, we can't expect nothing different or nothing less. She got up there, she got on one of them stages. I don't know if it was in Connecticut, did they say? And she said, you know what? Because Judge Greg Mathis said something about the fact, I don't like the fact that they going at each other because, these black folks going at black folks. You don't see other communities doing this. We the only ones that be doing stuff like this or whatever. It's embarrassing and all this stuff. I said, coming from the man that be calling people crackheads on TV and all this stuff and you don't even know these people. Like, sir, what? And I need people to stop saying that. Stop saying that other communities don't be doing this or whatever, and we the only ones. No. Other communities, black, white, Asian, Pacific Islanders, girl, Latinas, girl, baby, everybody be going at it with each other. We just don't see it a lot because we're not invested in it or we're not a part of it, and that's not what we be looking at, and that's not what we station at. We mostly stay out of their business, and we stay over here in our business, which is black folks' business. So that's why we see everything that's going on with black people, and we see the drama, whatever. The same mess that be going on over here be going over there in white folks' world. I never forget when they was on Amy Sherman's ass. They was on a few of their asses, okay? You gotta venture out a little bit sometimes because let me tell you something. The drama that's over there, hell of a lot more interesting over here than it is over here sometimes. I be like, bitch, what? Girl, just be bored and I just be stumbling into stuff. I be like, what? Go on TikTok, baby. Go on TikTok and you will stumble into a whole bunch of mess, okay? But then you got that going on, and she gets up there and she said, well, it's a girl, because then Stephen A. Smith said something, and of course it was all filled in misogyny, basically trying to make it sound like Monique was wrong as hell for calling out Oprah and Tyler and all that stuff. No, she wasn't. It's just the way that she did it, okay? But in that instant when she started talking about it in that Club Shay Shay video, she wasn't wrong, okay, in the way that she said it or not. She was wrong in the past by telling them to suck her dick and all that. And that leads me to what she got up on that stage and said. She said, you know what, they told me that I was wrong and all this stuff. And, maybe what I was wrong in was not really conveying what I actually meant and putting it in a way that I should have said it. So you correct. I was wrong for telling Oprah and Tyler Perry to suck my dick. I should have told them to lick the nuts while they was down there too. I said, bitch. I said, I don't know why people thought that she was finna get up there and she was apologizing. I said, that's never gonna happen. And I mean, it's just a real possibility that Monique will live her dying days still talking mess about Oprah and Tyler. And at this point in time, I do not expect Oprah and Tyler to ever say anything or to speak on any of this situation in public ever. I don't feel like they're ever going to acknowledge her, and I don't feel like they want to acknowledge her. I honestly feel like they probably got her ass blocked and got anything mentioned of her name muted or whatever. I really feel like that, because I'm pretty sure that they don't run their social media accounts, and so they don't see the stuff, and they don't care to. And it is what it is. And I need her to move on from it. Because at this point in time, it's embarrassing because you trying to get these people to acknowledge you when your son was trying to get you to acknowledge him. I said, excuse me. Now, you mean to tell me you got all this mess going on in your own front yard and you trying to get, girl, what? So I guess she mentioned the relationship between her and her son, the oldest, right? And basically tried to make it seem like, she was trying to reach out. If the universe feels fit to see him come and, I guess, talk to her or whatever. And basically kind of like downplayed the relationship aspect of it, But anyway, so he comes out. And this is the first time I've ever seen him as an adult. And he was on TikTok and he put out a 9-minute video. And he basically said, one, the only reason why he's making this video is because he is tired of his mother mentioning their relationship in these interviews and not giving the full truth. And therefore, that's mentioning him. So he's responding to what he heard in the interview. And he's tired of them putting it one way when it's literally a different way than what she's trying to convey it. And basically, they have no relationship. He and her, at this point, are not trying to put forth effort to have a relationship. The offense was done to him because he was the child. And therefore, she made it seem as if you want a relationship and you want this to be fixed or whatever, you got to come to me. And I don't feel like that's right because you are the parent. And according to the whole situation, it's not just according to him, it's also according to her because she has put out there that she was not the best mother. Back in the day, she did do an interview saying that she was more so concerned about being famous and getting a career than actually being a mother, okay, to her firstborn, So yes, you could say that he has a lot of stuff that's built up or whatever. It's true. Y'all have to understand when you can't tell somebody to get over something. And it was bothering me when I was seeing the responses to his videos or whatever. Like, granted, I get it. We shouldn't be involved in this as the public, but he has every right to respond in a public way because he was spoken of on public platforms that millions of people have seen. So you can't say, well, how come y'all can't pick up the phone? Because she's not willing to talk, so therefore he's come to the conclusion that he doesn't want to talk either personally to her. But to address the situation, I don't see nothing wrong with him addressing in that first video what was going on publicly, given that she's spoken on him on a public platform too. She went to YouTube. She went to Club Shay Shay. Millions of people saw that. She said things on other interviews that millions of people probably heard, or hundreds of thousands of people have heard as well. You know what I'm saying? So you get upset because he wants to respond publicly the way that she put it out there publicly. That don't make sense to me. If she could speak her truth, how come he can't speak his truth publicly? We literally only get in one side of the story when we hear Monique put her things out there. We don't get his perspective. And basically, she was a deadbeat mama. That's basically what it is. And what I'm looking at and I'm seeing in the response to this whole situation is, yeah, we don't need to be involved in it. But now that we are, Can we have people be held accountable? If we can call a man a deadbeat, we can be able to call a woman a deadbeat if she's not being there for her child. And that's exactly what Monique is doing, right? And sometimes you can still like a person, you can still be on the side of a person, but you can still be like, that's messed up. You can still hear other parts and call them out and hold them accountable. That don't mean that you don't have to stop being fans of them or whatever because they made this one wrong move or a couple of wrong moves or whatever, or they did something that you don't agree with. But you have to take that blinder off and be like, okay, just because she Monique don't mean that she perfect or whatever, which we already know. And it doesn't mean that what her son is saying is a lie or it's 100% true. We don't know, but we got to be receptive to the possibility that this is facts. You know what I'm saying? That because again, we're all human, right? And the way that he wrote it out and the way that he was speaking, and what pissed me off was the fact that people was missing the point. She don't want to talk to him. She wants nothing to do with him, not even with the grandchild. She said basically that she wanted to be famous more than anything. She, you know, material things validated her. She wanted material things. And so every time she tried to make up for something, she'll throw material things at him, you know, instead of just giving that love that he wanted, that parenting that he wanted, that mother that he wanted. And he got it from other women that was around him, like his cousin and all that stuff, you know. And what people failed to realize again, which I'm not understanding why y'all was so upset, or the people that did not like the fact that he came out the first time and said anything, was the fact that he said basically, I'm not here to, he wasn't bashing her. He did say that he loved her for bringing him into this world. He's not trying to, you know, put thoughts into his other brother's head, you know, but when he, and that, you know, it is what it is. He was not bashing her at all. He put his experience out. He actually put a small snippet of his experience out without doing too much, if you ask me. Okay? And I guess the part that really disturbed her was when he was saying, because you let your daddy and all this stuff, because that's what she calls her husband. So he was being, you know, condescending, calling him daddy and all that stuff. And basically making it seem as if he literally was outcasted. Like, he don't call that man daddy. He couldn't call him daddy like the other three could. And I was like, that's kind of messed up. And then when you finally get the response to it, like, of course, we knew that Sydney and Monique was going to respond to things. And, of course, she did exactly what he said she was going to do. Basically said that that man is the one that's controlling everything. That's basically what it is. He's controlling stuff. Because when they sat there and, you know, you need to have this man tell you how to grow you up as a woman and all this stuff. What? And then when they sit there and put that 3-minute video out, Sydney is the one that's doing all the talking. Sydney brings up the fact that you're not calling me dad because, or they say, he's not calling him dad because, you know, he's been in his life forever and he was always known to him as uncle. So that's why you don't call him daddy. You call him Uncle Sydney when the other three calls him dad. That's stupid. Okay, I mean, I get it on the one hand, but it's still kind of, you know, and it's gaslighting. It's very much gaslighting. They gaslit it the fuck out of him in 3 minutes, okay? And then to bring up his father and to say, you know, you have your own father and I'm friends with your father and we've been real close and all this stuff, whatever. And, you know, we brought you a car when you was 30-something, 32 years old or whatever and all this. And I said, what that got to do with any of the issues that he pointed out? He pointed out so many things in that 9-minute video. And the main focus was on the reason why they don't call him daddy, or he can't call him daddy, bringing up a father that we did not ask to bring up and wasn't part of this conversation, and bringing up what? Material things. Didn't the son say to validate things or whatever, she try to give him material things that he didn't ask for? That's what it was, because then he comes out with a second video and basically was like, I didn't ask for the car. Y'all did that on your own self. You know, and it was a back and forth. And when I listened to the second video, I 100% believed him at that point. You know, I left room in that first video for it to be a possibility that, yeah, this is your experience, but, you know, maybe when Monique come back and say something, she can clear some things up. And after her and Sydney did that video, it wasn't nothing to clear up. I feel like he telling the truth for the most part, and I feel bad for him. I feel bad for him because, again, I understand that Monique was in like they said, 15-year-old mindset because she was young when she got pregnant with him or whatever. But at the same time, you know, she literally put her career before her child. She wasn't ready to be a parent. She wasn't ready to be a mother. And she basically was a neglectful parent and was one of those ones that, I guess, through financial stuff and thought that there was love or whatever. And he wanted more than that, you know. And it is okay for you to be a child and to want your mother's and your parents' love and not just the financial things or whatever. You want them there. You want them present. You want to feel like they're giving you that. But then you see when your other siblings are actually getting what you didn't, you realize what you didn't have. Okay? And no, I don't feel like it's a jealousy thing of him. I just feel like he dealt with some childhood trauma by being her oldest son and her oldest son coinciding with her trying to start off her career and become this famous person. And he just got the short end of the stick. And that's just basically what it is. And Monique, you didn't help the situation by releasing those text messages. Okay? You didn't help. You didn't help. And it didn't prove anything. I don't care what's going on. I would never do that. I would never do that. Because you prove your son's point. You don't listen. You didn't listen to what he said. You really didn't listen to what he said in neither video. Because that wouldn't have been the process or the steps that I would have took. That would have been a moment where I would have sat back and I would have listened and I would have picked up the phone. I really would have picked up the phone. But at this point in time, I don't feel like neither one of them wants to resolve anything. And they're okay at this point with that. Basically, he put that out because he just wants the truth to get out and he wants Monique not to mention him in interviews again. And I understand it. I understand it. I don't need Monique to respond. I don't need another video from the son. I need y'all to get us out the group chat because we understand and we see what's going on because a lot of us go through childhood traumas and, you know, having a parent that's not all the way there or whatever. More than not, we hear it with the men, but now we getting it with the mom. You know what I'm saying? And it happens. I wish her the best. Nobody should have to go through that. Nobody should have to go through that. And I feel like I understand where he's coming from because in a sense, that's what I went through with my father, but in a different version because, no, it wasn't a financial thing that was given. There was literally no communication. There was no reason why. You know what I'm saying? And as y'all already know, he's no longer here. So I do hope that they do get to a point where they actually get to a point where they can talk. If not for them, but for his grandson, for his daughter. That's just what I feel, okay? I know y'all finna have some mixed conversation. Girl, y'all, my foot is so ashy. Mind you, I put lotion on. What in the world? Girl, like I was walking through a bag of sand and salt. And y'all know I can't even eat salt like that no more because it'll make my ankle swell up. Water retention and all that shit, bitch. It's just, I'm getting old. You know? Just, like, why am I having this? Why, like, really? Like, come on. Seriously. But, anyway, moving on from that. On to some other news. Real Housewives of Atlanta. So, we got word that Porsha Williams, or let me take that back, Porsha Gabadia, she's coming back to the Real Housewives of Atlanta franchise for season 16. Now, how do I feel about this? I seen somebody that put out there this whole tweet, and I just didn't understand where did they get this perception from. But they went on a whole tirade in this tweet, basically saying, y'all got to be dumb to really think that Porsha could put this, like, carry this whole, become the face of this season of Real Housewives of Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? And I'm sitting here like I'm reading a tweet, and I'm like, when did they say that she was going to become the face? Or when did they say, or even she said that She was trying to become the face of the season. The only reason why people are talking about her right now is because she had left for a couple of seasons and she is now coming back. So of course the attention is going to be on her, but for right now, because we're still basking in this new news and this confirmation from her that said that she's coming back, can we get into the season to determine who it's going to be about or who's going to be the face? Why are we focusing on that? Why are we get upset about stuff? Like, can't everybody carry the season? Jesus, I need everybody to carry their weight. You know, we know what Portia did back in the past. Sometimes we liked her, sometimes we didn't. Sometimes we agreed, sometimes we didn't. And sometimes we found her stupid and sometimes we found her funny. But I do feel like Portia is good TV. I wish she never left. Because, baby, Real Housewives of Atlanta wouldn't be having the troubles that they had. I'm telling you, if she would have stayed. Nene could have stayed gone. But had she would have stayed, and that whole situation with Simon and her pop, ooh, ratings go, okay? Ratings go. But I need people to stop being so focused about ratings. When we go into this new season of The Real Housewives of Atlanta, I just need us to just watch it. I don't understand where the ratings obsession came into play. I really don't get it. Because at the end of the day, unless these girls decide that they're done with the Real Housewives of Atlanta, the show ain't finna get canceled. Okay? It's not like the Real Housewives of Dallas that was still somewhat in its infancy and it had so much mess going on that they had to delete it. It wasn't like the Real Housewives of DC, or was it Washington? One of those. No, it was DC, where it only had one season. It wasn't like that. Okay? Like, come on. These girls are staples. And this show, this particular show, CD in the franchise, it's going to keep on going. And I really feel like we don't have nothing to worry about it getting canceled or whatever. We need to stop focusing on the ratings of all that stuff. Just watch it. Just watch it. Because why do we care? If you like something, watch it. If you support it, watch it. That's just all. We don't need to complain no more about it. Let's just have, because watching ratings and all of that stuff, that just takes the fun out of it. We never was like that. We used to be a country. We used to be a sisterhood. And right now, I'm not feeling the sisterhood, okay? They trying to get Phaedra, or they said Phaedra might be in talks to possibly come back. Baby, you can stay back over there on Married to Medicine. Baby, you ain't need to be on Married to Medicine, but you can stay over there. Okay, because at this point in time, I don't know what she could give. I honestly don't know what she can give. I will give you credit. Put Phaedra on the competition show. She on the Traders, the best thing for her. The most I ever liked her. Okay? The most I ever rooted for her. You know what I'm saying? I love her over there. Real Housewives of Atlanta, I don't know what she would give. Honestly, I don't know what she would give. Okay, at this point in time. Especially with the current cast, I don't know what she would give. These are not the same people that she was on the show with besides Kenya. And I don't even know if they cool. I mean, that probably can give us a little something, but we kind of over that. But then again, are we? I don't know. And then you over here on the Married to Medicine, and she's giving absolutely nothing. I really feel like she came over there under false pretenses because they said she was going to have a Dr. Boo. And all of a sudden, when she asked about her and the Dr. Boo, they no longer together before we could even see him on the TV. And we did see his body with an emoji over his face. Like, girl, what? I don't really think that she was with that man, but hey, it is what it is. Speaking of, y'all gonna watch the Married to Medicine reunion. It's coming on March 3rd, so I heard. And they said that Apollo came out at the reunion. And I'm sitting here like, what? Nobody knew that he was coming. It was like a shock to everybody. And my whole thing is this. Phaedra gave us absolutely nothing this whole season. If you would have blinked, you would have forgot that she was there. You would have missed her. You know what I'm saying? No real substance was brought to the show by adding her. So what was the point, and what will be the point of Apollo coming out on the reunion and he didn't even come? We didn't even see her dropping the boys off to Apollo, or him coming to pick the boys up and they having conversation about the boys' child support, or, schooling and all this stuff. But you want to pop in, have them pop in for the reunion. Like, That don't make sense. I'm gonna watch it, of course, you know, because I want to know what's going down, but it don't make sense to me. But how do y'all feel about Portia coming back? Y'all, I like Portia. I don't see, this is another situation like with Monique. I like Monique, but I don't agree with a lot of stuff she does. But I can also admit the fact is, also when it comes to Monique, I feel like a lot of people are turned off by her because she do give that like she's a manipulator, that type of vibe. She's egotistical. She's a narcissist. She really is. But at the same time, some of the stuff that she does, it makes me laugh. Okay, I crack up. But at the same time, something about her is a little weird, and it's a little uneasy. Would I want to be friends with her? Hell no. Do I really want to see her in person? Absolutely not. If I was to run against her, like bump into her, like, oh, hey, Monique, how you doing? That's just how it is, okay? But other than that, I can look at her on TV. That's just it. You would never not get me to like, Nikki Parker, okay? Monique, I don't know. Something about it is just a little off, and it's been off for a while. And they said maybe it's Sydney. And I feel like after looking at that 3-minute video and the way that he was speaking for her, yeah. Baby, when her son said in that second video, you up here calling this man a daddy, and it's only 2 instances where people call somebody a daddy, in the pimp hoe situation, or if they actually kids or something like that. And that's exactly what's going on. He like your pimp, and he controlling. I said, God damn it, bitch. God damn it. I said, wow. That was funny to me. But hey, it is what it is. But let's get back to Portia. Y'all looking forward to her? I am. I be looking at her little Instagram or whatever. She look happy with Simon. Bitch, we probably have to like, you know, what is it? Swallow our, take it back or whatever the shit that we said? No, I ain't taking shit back. I said what I said about her and that man getting together. I ain't finna eat those words because I meant everything that I said. I'm just like Garcelle on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills when Erica said, you know, because you said some things or whatever, and you ain't apologized when you found out that, you know, I got a victory against these earrings. And she was like, girl, at the end of the day, I mean, it's cool you got your little victory or whatever, but I had some questions and I felt the way, and I'm going to forever feel that way. What you want me to do about it? That's how I feel about it. Portia, you was dead ass wrong the way that you got with that man, but at the same time, y'all look happy together, and I ain't even tripping no more. Because they really do look happy together. I said, maybe I need to go steal somebody's wife. I don't know. Like, what's going on? Moving on from that, Russell Simmons, once again, is getting sued. Okay, just listen to what this says. He is getting sued for sexual harassment and battery by a former Def Jam recording executive who claims that he R-worded her at his apartment more than 25 years ago. The plaintiff described in a complaint that was filed in New York federal court on Tuesday as a former senior music executive and a video producer at the label who currently works as a writer and producer. She says her career was stalled by Simmons' systematic harassment of her in the 1990s. According to the complaint, Simmons asked the accuser to visit his apartment in New York and to approve a new video. He initially began to wrestle with her in an attempt to appear playful, but the situation escalated into aggression, with him pinning her down on a bed, the suit claims. She repeatedly told him to get off her, but he refused. He then he raped her, okay? She struggled to perform her job. After that, she was suffering panic attacks, anxiety attacks, depression, all of that. She resigned in 1997, leaving work as the executive producer for film and commercial production companies. She also claims that he repeatedly harassed her at the offices. Baby, at the end of the day, L.A. Reid got charges on him. I believe it. Russell Simmons, he been had charges. So this a new little complaint, allegation, accusation coming out against him. I'm not surprised. Not surprised. And I dare say that he did it because is he back in America? Because who leaves America to go to Bali, a country that probably ain't got no extradition? Is that how you say it? Extradition? He can't be extradited. They can't do nothing to him. So he stay over there. Because if he step foot in America, I don't know. It's like Roman Polanski. Roman Polanski did that shit to a child. He went over there to, I think, France or whoever he had, that he ain't been back over here in America since, okay? Because they was going to arrest his ass, put his ass in jail because he a pedophile. But there's that. Y'all tell me how y'all feel. Like y'all surprised by it? I'm absolutely not. And speaking of Club Shay Shay, I'm gonna need him and Mike Epps to calm the fuck down. Okay, first of all, y'all too grown for this. Mike Epps, boo boo. I do like you to a certain extent. I do think you're funny. I do watch your show. But I don't like this whole situation that you going about doing things to get a little bit of attention, because now you got people out here thinking that you doing stuff for clout. You clout chasing because you're trying to get in on the little bit of 15 minutes or whatever that Cat Williams had when that whole situation went down on Club Shay Shay. You was in your feelings a little bit about the fact that Cat Williams didn't even mention you or whatever, so that you couldn't capitalize off of it. Even though you probably was playing a little bit, but you was feeling some type of way. You was a little salty. You said that, and now you get up here at your little stand up, and you basically talking about some Shannon Sharp called you or DM'd you to come on his show or whatever to get an interview, and he said, "No, Madea, I ain't doing no interview with you, so you can sit across from me and look at my balls." This nigga shit called Shay Shay the nigga is telling you, put a wig on that motherfucker and tell me if that ain't motherfucking Madea's sister. And I'm sitting here like, what? First of all, I could see if the joke was funny. It's not. Even just from reading it, I don't understand it. Why are you trying to imply that this man is gay, first of all? If he was, what's the point? So what? Second or third of all, that shows that you're a little bit insecure and you have fragile masculinity to be going to gay jokes or whatever just because. And Shannon Sharp winds up responding and basically like, no, partner, this ain't what we finna do. Okay, we're not finna do none of that. You call me gay all you want, but don't lie on me and say that I reached out to you. You was up in my DMs and all this stuff. Woo. He said, don't lie on my name. That's basically what it was. Then you got Mike Epps coming out basically confirming that he did lie and say that, okay, well, he didn't come into my DM. I came up into his DM. That's basically what it was. But then you kind of threatened him like y'all was going to fight, and not necessarily fight, but it was going to be some bang-bangs and shoots and stuff like that. Because All-Star Weekend and the All-Star Weekend is up in Indianapolis starting this Friday. I said, first of all, what the fuck is... Because somebody was like, when I did that little thing about Indianapolis and Indiana a couple of videos ago, I literally got some DMs. Girl, why are you talking about Indiana the way? First of all, I didn't know it was that many people that lived up in Indiana that actually watched me. Okay? What? It's black folks out there that watch. Indianapolis is where the niggas at, okay? That's where the blacks at, you know what I'm saying? So I guess, but, you know, if the corn stalks, that's just what it is, you know what I'm saying? If the corn stalks fit, that's just what it is. And I said, having a freaking all-star game out there in Indiana, Indianapolis, Indiana, I said, I only know a handful of people that's from Indiana. Wanna know? The Jackson family, not the current one, but the original, the brothers in the family, Catherine and Joe Jackson kids, they from Indiana. Vivica Fox, Mike Epps. Who else? I don't know. So Mike Epps said, you can meet me at the All-Star game. I said, what? Y'all finna fight? You finna fight this man or try to threaten this man over something that you did? Because you lied. You lied. No, you lied. You lied. Okay, that's just basically what it is. All right. And they talk about something, you know, we gonna talk it out or whatever. Now I guess they resolved the situation. Girl, these grown men are just a mess. And then they trying to say that Shannon Sharp is becoming a new Wendy Williams, and I don't see it that way. I really don't see it that way. People are up in arms because you saw two videos, two interviews that really made news. And that was because Cat Williams got up there and he told his truth. Shannon wasn't being messy. I don't even feel like Cat Williams was being messy. He was just telling his truth. Monique wasn't even really being messy. She was telling her truth. We have to stop thinking that when a person is telling their truth about something and their experience about something to a platform that's talking about interviewing, that they're being messy. No, they're telling their truth. You need to learn the difference between telling your truth and being messy. Now, if you're intentionally out here trying to do some stuff to hurt somebody and to malign somebody or whatever, that's being messy. You repeating rumors and gossip and all this other stuff to get back at somebody, that's being messy. These people are telling their truth. Okay, that's just basically what it is, you know? And I don't see Club Shay Shay no different from any other talk show that was going on in the earlier years, not even prior to Wendy Williams. You know what I'm saying? People got up there, they interviewed celebrities. The same thing when like the news, like CBS, The Morning Show, or Good Morning America, or whatever. They get these celebrities on there. They tell their truth about stuff that's going on. What's the difference? I don't see one. I don't. The only difference is you can actually speak longer on his show than you can on the others and get it all out in one fell swoop. That's just it. But anyway, that's all for that. Larsa Pittman and Marcus Jordan, they said they broke up and then they got back together for a second for Valentine's Day. Girl, don't nobody give a shit. I just wanted to put that up in there. At the end of the day, I hope y'all broke up for real. Okay? I'm sorry to say it like that, but I feel like that's a situationship that should never happened. Okay? As soon as they got into that whole podcast thing, I knew it was about to be trouble in paradise. Same thing with TJ Holmes and that Amy girl. They're about to break up soon too. Because y'all keep on putting all these information out here about y'all relationship that we didn't ask for. Okay, as soon as y'all said that y'all was coming out with that podcast together, I said, yeah, the end is near. One of those podcast episodes, he was up there talking about he didn't want to be blank. I don't know, something about, I don't know. Either way, I gave up my job for you. I'm like, girl, y'all finna break up. It's like y'all keep on trying to convince us that y'all are in love with each other. And now he talking about something. He realized that he fell in love with Amy in 2022 when he was still married to his wife. So you cheated on her, like we've been saying. You may not have physically cheated, but mentally you cheated. You was committing adultery in your mind. Okay, like, come on, stop it. Like, we don't care. Break up already. I mean, I know it's bad to say that, but come on. Okay, girl, we don't care about that. And something about Larsa Pittman just, I don't like her. I don't like her. I don't like her. She's so fake. Tyrese. Tyrese went on a tirade for a second about how stuff ain't going right. And then wound up putting out there on the Instagram post how him and his girl broke up. He said, oh, girl broke up with her because she tried to stop him from putting out his album. And she was mad at the fact that it had too many songs on it talking about his ex. And he said, who the fuck does that? He literally said that. And I'm sitting here like, you really think that she would be okay? We all was thinking this. How are you in a relationship with somebody else and you are constantly in the news, constantly in interviews, talking about your ex? I would kind of think if I'm in a relationship with you and you still talking about your ex, whether you so-called talking about him negatively or whatever, it feels like you still got some feelings in there for that person. Because you just can't let it go. You can't let the courts handle it. Why are you making whole albums about it? Baby, I don't want to hear that shit. Okay? If I'm with you, be about me. Go into... He spoke about his ex more than he has spoken about his girlfriend. Like... And I don't need somebody that's going to go to the internet every time we have a little argument, okay, and post that we had an argument. I don't need that. Like, girl, she younger than him, but she seems so much more mature than him. You get it? Like, and I heard that he put out an apology or something. Like, he does that so much. I'm gonna need him to get some help. I don't know. I don't know. Nene, I'm gonna need you to pay your IRS bill. Baby. It's only $17,000. It's only 17. I know you got a fat chat from Zeus from being on that damn reunion and just standing there looking like a highlighter. Pay that IRS bill, okay? We don't need anything else happening to your ass. All right, come on now. You know? But this, I need y'all to listen to this. One real life story. Did you hear about the woman? Where was she? In Kansas City. She put her 1-month-old baby in the oven, turned that bitch on, smelled something burning, took the baby out. The baby was dead. Put it in in his crib, and then I think she called her father or whoever, told him what was going on, and told them that she had accidentally put her baby in the oven instead of putting her in the crib that like she thought she did. I know postpartum can make you do some things. I mean, we had the situation with Andrea Yates where she killed, I think, all of her kids or almost all of her kids. Yeah, she drowned them all because she was going through postpartum, right? And she also had some other mental issues that was going on at the same time, and they kept on popping out them kids that just kept on throwing her hormones and all that imbalancing off, right? Postpartum depression and all that stuff is a real thing. I would have rather for her to say that that's what was going on than her to say that she accidentally put the baby in the oven when she thought she was putting the baby in the crib. So you accidentally put the baby in the oven and then you turned that oven on. Unless the oven was already on, how? And even if the oven was on, when you opened up the oven, you felt the heat. Like, what? I'm not understanding. And I don't want to prejudge and be like, you know what, this kind of, it's messed up regardless. I don't want to say, you know, she a fucked up individual and all this stuff because, again, she could have been going through postpartum or something else. It's not really clear. But I'm just trying to under-fucking-stand. How do you open up an oven door, put your baby on the rack, close that oven door, and turn that bitch on, and take your baby out once you start hearing nothing and you smelling burning? And then you put the baby in the crib. It's already passed. You cooked the baby on some Hansel and Gretel shit. No fun intended, but I'm just saying. Like, really? Because I'm trying to think it out. I'm trying to talk it out. And like I said, if the oven was already on and it was already hot, you still had to open up the door. When I put a crib in, you put the baby over the crib. You don't open up no doors like that and slide the baby in. You literally place the baby into the crib. Girl, what? They probably gonna have her plead insanity or something like that. Put her in a mental hospital. That's why I feel like, oh my God, that's crazy. Traumatizing too. She's probably traumatized as well. I don't know how to feel about that because it just don't make sense to me. Wow. Congratulations to everybody that's nominated for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. They got 10 new nominees this year, but it's 15 altogether, I think. Ooh, excuse me. They got Mariah Carey, Cher, Mary J. Blige, Ozzy Osbourne, Sade, A Tribe Called Quest, Lenny Kravitz, and Sinead O'Connor, Dave Matthews Band. Oh, Eric B. and Rakim, Foreigner, Peter Frampton, Jane's Addiction, and Kool and the Gang, and Oasis. All right, that's cool. Also, speaking of Ozzy Osbourne, Kanye West. Kanye is one of those people that really think that he can do anything that he wants to do. You cannot ask for somebody permission if you can sample or use their song in one of your songs on your album. And their response is no. And you still do it Or you use some AI modified version of it, but they already know you're still using the same song. And they already told you no. That happened with Ozzy Osbourne, and that happened with Donna Summer's estate. They told him no. Her daughter had to come out and say, how dare you? And I'm just sitting here like, who the fuck do you think you are? And I'm gonna need you to take them things out your mouth. I really, have y'all seen that video of him walking in the airport and he had that camera all up on his mouth? You see how my lip is? You see right here, we all got a little something sometimes right here, right? Especially if you got big lips. Even on the bottom, you know, you got the little thing right there, right? Why his is so pronounced? You see when I go like this? You see that right here? His is so pronounced. Even when he's talking like this. Even when his mouth is like this. It's so pronounced, and it looks like a hard-ass click on his fucking lip. And I'm not understanding. It look like a nipple on his lip. I'm confused. It looks swollen. It looks so infected. Take them things out your mouth, okay? I want you to take them teeth out your mouth, because first of all, I know you hear the way that you sound. You ain't never had no lisp like that, and now you got one. Y'all hear him trying to struggle to talk with them things up in his mouth. I said, you know, all trying to be different. Trying to be different. You can't even talk no more. I said, Kanye, come on. Stop it. Stop it. Okay? All right. Let's be real here. Oh, my God. I just have to say that. But anyway, moving on from that. Eminem, he's set to do a documentary that's going to explore. It's going to be called Stans. It will explore the complex relationship between fame and super fandom. These parasocial relationships that fans have with their fans and these celebrities. I'm looking forward to this because after we had Swarm and they got the Beehive ass real good, after the mess that happened a couple of weeks ago or so, they need to do a part 2, a season 2, and do it about the Barbs, okay? Because y'all cut the fucking fool, bitch. I was sitting back watching all that. I said, oh my God. Oh my God. Are y'all serious? Really? Oh, no. It was crazy. It was crazy. And y'all do understand that Stan actually came from Eminem's song, Dear Stan. Like, oh my goodness. It's not a good thing. It's not a good thing. That's why I be struggling when I call myself one voice for Beyonce. We all go off on somebody we all go up for somebody at certain points in time. It's different levels, okay? Sometimes some people do a little bit too much. I just like to have fun. I like to join in the fun when it's fun, okay? We have a good time on Twitter, especially when we talk about the Beehive. And speaking of, Beyonce, I'm gonna tell Azealia Banks, girl, don't nobody give a shit what you gotta say. I'm gonna just be real with you. At the end of the day, you have got to be dumb, slow, or you have got to have been blind and never paid any attention to Beyonce or anybody that's on her caliber, like a Beyonce or Usher or whatever. These people, like them, they are 20 plus 30 years into their career. They don't give a damn. They don't give a damn what people got to say. They don't give a damn what critics got to say. They not trying to have people like them. They not trying to have certain genres like them. You know, thinking to talk about some, oh, just because you put on a hat or you put on a wig, whatever, that's going to let these critics like you and open up the doors for you. Baby, that ain't what it is. That bitch don't give a fuck. Them people like I just mentioned that be 30 plus years in their career, they don't care what people have to say. And I would be ashamed if you're 30 plus into your career or almost, and you still worrying about what people have to say. You worry about what people have to say at the beginning and the middle of your career. When you have become established like a Usher, like a Mariah Carey, like a Beyonce, like a Missy Elliott, like who else been in here? All these people that's been around for a while and they're still out here doing it. You have freedom to do whatever it is that you want to do. You have freedom to experience and experiment which way you want to go. And I applaud anybody who wants to step out and do something different, whether it fails or whether it succeeds. At least you know you tried, okay? That lady been country since she came out. Y'all dogged her about her accent and how she couldn't talk, whatever. You know, she tried to straighten that shit up a little bit. And I said, girl, put that country shit back on because I don't know what you're doing with this one. Okay? But it's been there. It's been there. You know, she been suppressing it probably. It's just like K. Michelle. Y'all made so much. I'll never forget when she said that she wanted to do a country album. And people was hating on her so bad. And I'm like, do y'all not hear the way that this woman talk? Do y'all not hear and see how she move? That lady would be good as a country artist. The only thing that she probably would have to worry about is the racism and them knocking down the doors and probably not letting her in. But I really do feel like K. Michelle can do well as a country artist. Some of the songs that I've heard from her have been great. Okay? The country stuff for real. And I'm not a big country person. Okay? Like, let's be clear about that. But I have been getting into a few other. Don Lewis. What's this other one? That's this guy. You know, he followed me. Because I said, where are the black country stars or whatever? Because just because Beyonce coming out doing her little country stuff, we can't forget the people that's already been out trying. Okay, so let's spread the love to everybody. Don Lewis, DonLouis. Go check him out on all the streaming services. What's the other girl? Tanner Adele. Oh, she's bad. And it's another one. I cannot remember her name. She's dark skinned. And then it's these Kentucky twins or whatever. Oh, they are everything. And of course, again, K. Michelle. I hope K. Michelle and Beyonce do something together. I would love to see that. It'll be chaotic as hell, but I probably could like it. It would, okay. But yeah, I just, it is what it is, okay? Moving on from that, let these people do what they want to do, okay? Like, damn, if you don't like it, go listen to what you like. Delta, what the fuck is going on with y'all fights? Every freaking time I hear something about an airplane, y'all just ain't been having a good time, okay? Doors, like, the most recent thing now is the fact that 2 hours into an 8-hour flight from where they were coming from Amsterdam, going back to Detroit, 2 hours into an 8-hour flight, they had to have an emergency landing. Why? Because the fucking ceiling started to rain maggots. You heard me. Maggots. 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 I said, bitch, what? Do you know how much of a fool Ashley would have acted on that plane? Girl, they probably would have put me on a no-fly list, okay? Because I would have been cut. Because one thing about it, two things for sure, you can guarantee about me, I don't like bugs. I don't like insects. I don't like any fucking creepy crawly. Fuck you, bitch, okay? Bitch, I grew up in the house. At one point in time, we had roaches. Oh, girl, scarring, okay? Not cockroaches, thank God. We had roaches. Thank God my grandparents was able to get the exterminator and get them bitches out. But if you weren't used to that and all of a sudden that shit pop up out of nowhere, oh, bitch, it's scarring, okay? I'm not ashamed to say that we had it. We had it. Thank the Lord, I ain't never having no more. And I'm praying I never go back to that shit, okay? But, bitch, imagine if you see some maggots just pop down on your fucking head. You remind me, y'all ever see that movie Ghost Ship? When they went up into that ship, and them motherfuckers was sitting down there eating that old can of fucking whatever food it was. They opened up, mind you, it had been up in that ship since 1920 something or whatever, right? They opened that can up and they was like, oh my God, it's still fresh. And they just eating it. Next thing you know, them bitches turned into maggots. You are eating maggots. Imagine putting that shit up in your mouth and imagine that shit falling into your hair. And ladies, I know some of y'all got weaves. Imagine that happen. Imagine one of them things being up in your bonnet and you coming home and you like, bitch, what the fuck? Okay? Imagine that shit crawling up in your... And you ain't got nowhere to go. You are in the air. We're flying in a tin container. What are you gonna do? Call Ghostbusters? What's gonna happen? Baby, come to find out, it was some rotten ass fish on the fucking plane. They packaged that shit wrong. How the fuck did the fish rot? Why the fuck was the fish on there and it was already rotted? It had to been rotted so bad. And it had to be, I don't know how. Was it left out overnight? Was this one of those flights that got canceled and then it had to be rescheduled for the next day or whatever? And that's why the fish had rotted to the point where maggots had formed on it, to the point where it was falling out of the ceiling. What? Get the fuck out of me. Oh. Traumatizing. Traumatizing. I don't do well with that. I'm suing everybody and the passenger, bitch. Oh, they put him in cuffs. I said, girl, they detained him. They ain't put him in cuffs, but they detained him. Because, bitch, I would have had to ask questions. Now, why the fuck would you do some shit like this? Do you know the jeopardy that you done put the 4 passengers in? Okay? Girl, what? What? Anyway, and let me just tell you this. Rachel Dolezal, not in the middle of Black History Month, baby. Not in the middle of Black History Month. As black as you want to be, you got treated like a nigga and got fired, okay? That's exactly what you did. Now, how the hell did you thought that you was going to be a teacher? I don't care if it was a substitute teacher. She was substitute teaching, I think, what they say, was it at night or, well, actually, no, not at night. Mind you, the way that this article has been written and the way that I have been seeing this posted all over, they said a teacher was fired. Literally, that's the headline. Teacher fired because her OnlyFans page was found. And then we see her picture, and we all like, bitch, that's Rachel Dolezal. Girl, what? So basically, she was out there in Tucson, Arizona, and they have fired her. She was hired for an after-school instructor in 2023. She got fired this week. Mind you, her contract wasn't over until May 24th this year. She was only getting $19 an hour. Baby, how are you surviving on $19 an hour? Maybe it's cheaper down there in Arizona. Baby, you need a roommate, $19 an hour, or you're going to get a studio apartment out here in Chicago paying $19 an hour plus your bills. Girl, that's crazy. Because remember back in the day, people wanted to start off with $19 and all that stuff and be like, oh my God, I'm making it. Girl, today you start off with some shit like that. That's damn near minimum wage out here. Girl, what? And they said, bitch, we found that girl. OnlyFans, she was charging $9.99. It was private pics and all this stuff. And my whole thing is, bitch, why you go back into you weren't making enough on OnlyFans? What? I want to know. Like, $19 an hour was $9.99 per subscriber. I don't know. I mean, it's people that got fetishes out there, so you know, everybody want to be black till it's time to be black. Well, here you go. You got fired during Black History Month. I don't know what to say, bitch. And she's still going by that fake-ass African name that she got. It's probably a real African name, so let me not say that. But it ain't real for you, bitch. It is not. What is it called? What do they call her? Diallo? It begins with an N, but the last name is Diallo. Baby, it should have been called Devil. That's what it should have been called. It should have been called Diablo. Okay, girl? Diablo. That is what you're doing, because you are doing a devil's work out here. But anyway, Rachel, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say to you, girl. Happy Black History Month. Anyway, you guys have a good one. You guys... If you made it to the end, let's have a discussion. Okay, y'all put y'all feelings down about Monique and her son and everything that was discussed. Let's be respectful. I pray y'all have a good one. Be safe. And I will see you guys later. Peace.